Breaking: Judge Jeanine knows who the White House leaker is. It is one thing for members of the opposition party to criticize a president's policies, which is part of the natural give and take found in a functioning democracy. It is another thing, however, for the opponents of a president to try to sabotage him by leaking information from within the White House. It is disturbing and dangerous that leakers have been undermining President Donald Trump. In a surprise announcement, Fox News host and legal analyst Judge Jeanine Pirro just announced that she knows who the leakers are. In the opening statement of her recent broadcast, Pirro stated about the leaks that she has her own ideas who that person is, but she is, however, not ready to share them. She said, though, that in the near future she may release the identity of this person, who is an enemy of the United States. Explained Jeanine, "We are in big trouble." "What is it?" "The leaks." "Yes, leaks. There is a leaker in the White House, there is a traitor inside the people's house. A traitor who must be taken out." She added, "That person is an enemy of the United States. That person doing enormous damage, not just to the president, who is certainly capable of taking care of himself, but instead to our nation." Do you think Pirro should release the leaker's name? Exclusive: President Trump and First Lady Melania just landed in Washington. After a 9-day trip overseas, his first as Commander-in-Chief, President Trump has landed in the United States. Air Force One landed at Joint Base Andrews just before 9 p.m. ET on Saturday. Trump and his wife Melania then took a helicopter to the south lawn of the White House. Trump took off from Naval Air Station Sigonella in Italy earlier in the day, where he delivered a speech to service members and their families. "I think we hit a home run," he said of his trip. The 9-day trip took Trump to Saudi Arabia, Israel, Belgium, and Italy. Trump signed off on a $110 billion arms deal with the Saudis and met with Israeli and Palestinian leaders as well as Pope Francis. The trip also included participation at G7 and NATO meetings. Citing chronic underpayments, Trump called on NATO allies to pay their fair share. On Trump's schedule for Sunday is a trip to Arlington National Cemetery for a wreath-laying ceremony. Further, a rally he was slated to appear at in Iowa on Thursday was postponed due to an unforeseen change in President Trump's schedule, his campaign announced Saturday. As we can see from the video, after President Trump and Melania stepped off from Air Force One, they greeted the security team at the airport, and had a little conversation with both of them.